Hey guys, thanks for joining again. So I know it's been some time since we last posted anything, but today I want to start like a first video on a little mini series on just what life is like in the village. One of my team members, her name is Pam. She's been awesome. She's been like a mom to me here in Kenya. And so she has been gracious enough to open up her home and just to kind of see what life is like kind of in this kind of rural setting here in Kenya, in Kendu Bay. And so today she's going to kind of show us how they make chapati, which is one of like the staple foods here in Kenya. And so she's going to be taking us to her house just to see how they do that.
I'm Pamela Atieno Ambogo.
And how long have you been working at the hospital with Kindu?
This is my 40th year,
Huh. Almost retiring.
almost retiring in December.
So you're showing me recipes for cooking?
Yes.
For chapati, you need flour, and for this recipe, we use one package, which is about 2 kilograms. We also need salt, and as well as some cooking oil. So the first step is to get some warm water, and you mix that with some salt until the salt dissolves. And then you add a little bit of that vegetable oil and stir that around. For Pam's recipe of chapati, she also adds shredded carrots and shredded cilantro. Not all chapati recipes includes these ingredients, but for Pam, this is her style. And so that's added to the water after the cooking oil and salt. Once that's all mixed together, then you add the one package of flour. Once all the ingredients are together, then you start mixing by hand. While you're mixing, you can always add more warm water as needed to get the right consistency. Now, you'll have to get some practice on trying to get the right consistency, and you're looking for a dough of flour that should be slightly sticky but still retain its elasticity. For the next step, I forgot to record at Pam's house, but I have another friend who also makes chapati. So you can see here, she essentially got the dough and rolled it out flat into a big sheet, and then she rolled it into one log of dough. With this log, she essentially cut out 2-3 inch pieces and kind of formed them into balls, kind of like how you would make cinnamon rolls. This should be the end result of all the pieces of the dough that's remaining, and you just let it rest here for about 10-15 minutes. So Pam uses a charcoal stove to make the chapati. So once the charcoal is heated up to the right temperature, you put the pan. And so here, obviously, to control the pan, what they're doing is they realize that it's too hot and it's burning the oil. So to cool it off, they would take off the pan and add some water to bring down the temperature. Once it's cooled down, they're just draining the water and placing it back on the charcoal stove. Once everything is heated to the proper temperature, the balls of dough are flattened out into circle shapes and then placed on the pan. Once you see some bubbling, you will know that chapati needs to be flipped. But before flipping, you'll just add a thin layer of cooking oil that's spread about. And once that's thoroughly coated, then you'll flip over the chapati and also coat the other side with some cooking oil. Once the chapati is slightly browned, then you'll know it is finished and you can enjoy your chapati. So I hope you found that interesting. We want to thank Pam so much for opening her home. But what I hope to do for subsequent videos, I have some more videos with Pam in her house and showing some more recipes and what life is like in the village. I hope you found this all interesting, and we'll hope to see you next time to learn more on life around here. Bye.